Hey, good afternoon. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Saturday, the 7th of December, 2024. This is my weekly analysis video where we have a look at some of the Forex pairs that I'm trading on the daily time frame using the high probability and divergence trading methods from my books. So I hope everyone's weekend's going okay. Just about to get into it here. All okay here. This is my second last day in Brisbane. Yeah, hopefully everyone's weekend's going okay. This is, as I said, this is my second last day in Australia. I head back to Cambodia tomorrow. So hopefully Monday's market open, I get it done in Taiwan. If my timing's right, I've got 8.5 hours in Taiwan airport, Chinese Taipei. So I should be there for the Monday open. So hopefully that all works out. All right, let's get into it. Let's have a look at the charts. Where am I? All right, this is TradingView. All my analysis is done on TradingView these days. Most of my trading is done on MT5 or MT4. I don't think I've actually got any MT4 platforms going, but we'll get into it. Now, I'm not a trade signal provider. Do not follow me blindly. Do your own analysis. Do your own due diligence on every trade. As you know, I've changed my method a bit with regards to the watch lists and how I'm managing trades. All trades are still taken exactly the same way, so nothing changes there. All right, this is the only one that's left on my old list, the high probability list that we've looked at in videos for the last year. Silver, I'm still in a sell. There's a stop loss in place there. You can read my notes. I can't lose on that trade, so we'll skip on. I'm going to flick between these watch lists, so I'm just going to pause the video while I change over. So, all right, bear with me. Okay, I've just switched over to my DCA, dollar cost averaging. Now, you might be a little bit confused. I've sort of sprung a lot on you in the last couple of weeks. These are all the pairs here. Hopefully you can see all them, because I'm pretty sure my face is down here somewhere. But this is my list here. There's only a few pairs. I think there's 2, 4, 6, 7 pairs. They're all slow movers. This is my dollar cost averaging. Aussie CAD in a buy back here. So there's my notes there. Now go to my spreadsheet for any of the information you want. I'll flick to that in a minute when we look at Bitcoin. But you'll see the spreadsheet. Follow my daily updates, my spreadsheet, and you'll follow exactly what I'm doing. It's all labeled clearly on the spreadsheets. So we took this buy here. Now, the buy is a valid buy signal. Nothing changes. MACD below the zero level. It has popped slightly above the zero level. I was hoping to get a sell there, but it didn't happen. Now, we're looking for a second buy. That's all I'm waiting for is a second buy. And I'll take it up to the upside. So that's the AusCAD. We're in a losing trade at the moment. No stop in place. And it's a slow-moving pair, which works well for this. Aussie New Zealand. I'm just looking at my notes here. In a sell, already closed, half, stop in place, can't lose on this trade. So there's no need for any tricky trade management, because every trade's still taken and based on the high probability setup, and I manage them accordingly. If I don't have to go into trade management techniques, then that's great. And you'll find that probably 50% of the trades at least go in my favor. In this case, it went in my favor. Closed half, MACD platinum through the zero level, as you can see. Closed half, put my stop, can't lose on that trade. CAD Swiss. I was in a couple of trades on this. 2 sells. One based just on the normal DCA. The second one based on the hitting the top band and the Bollinger band there. And look, if you don't understand how these trading techniques work, when I get back to Cambodia, which will be next week, I'm going to do videos on all these methods so everyone knows what I'm talking about. And I'm sorry if I've confused anyone and I'm rushing through, but these 2 trades here basically took 2 sells. Read my notes there. Have a look at the spreadsheet. I've got in a position now. I've closed half or closed most of them, and stop in place. Can't lose on either, and it's heading down nicely. So it's all good. Euro Swiss in a buy. Look how flat this is. How flat that's been. We're in a buy here, and it's going. I've got this new anchor for the text up, and it's going nowhere at the moment. So we're in 2 buys. You can see here DCA, normal DCA. And because price touched this bottom Bollinger Band, I took a DBB buy. So I'm aiming to get to that red dotted line there with that one. But we're going nowhere fast at the moment. Euro pound, nothing happening. There was a sell trade there, but the MACD platinum is already below the zero level, so I'm just not worried about it, not taking it. So now with the MACD platinum below the zero level, I'm looking to buy. NZ CAD in 2 buys, buy there, second buy there. Touch went through my break-even level, but by the time I got to the charts the next day, it dropped below it. So I'm just waiting for it to pop up. In the meantime, we've got a red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level. So I'm happy to start a second sequence on the sell side if we get a sell signal any time. The break even is that yellow dotted line there, dashed line. That's my break even for both these buys. But as I said, if I get a sell now, it's a completely different sequence. I'll take the sell and I'll just leave the buys open and see how we go. New Zealand Swiss franc. Now I've got some notes about this, righto, on Monday. All right, took one sell here, then took another sell there, trade 2. On Monday, I'm going to close trade 1, and I'm going to close 0.3 of trade 2, and I'm going to set my stop at 52125. So my stop's going to be probably up here somewhere, or just a. So basically, because there's the overall break even for these 2 trades, it's dropped through MACD platinum. If you look on this candle and you look over here on the orange, you'll see it's minus 0.0017. So it's gone below the zero level. I'm going to reduce my risk here, close out the first sell and partial the second sell, put a stop in place. So I can't lose. So that's a New Zealand Swiss. That'll be on Monday morning. I can't do anything now because it's a closed market, obviously. All right, just pause the video while I change my profiles. All right, we're back. I'm on the Q12 profile. If you see here, you just click up on TradingView and I've got all my DCA, high probability, Q12, and I've got my crypto profiles, the different chart layouts. And if I come over here, I've got my different watch list. So there's Q12, DCA, JAGfx, my crypto, and 8-hour charts. So this is my Q12. So these top ones here, highlighting the different, it's sort of reddy, orangey color, whatever that is, pink, are my fast moving pairs. So I'm happy to do the multi-sequence hedging on them and also the loss recovery based on the QMP dot. Whereas the bottom half of the list, you might not see them because my head's there. I don't know, I've got to learn how to move that head over to this corner of the video. Light blue, and I'll go through the pairs. They're my slower moving where I do traditional hedging and loss recovery based on the MACD platinum. Right, Aussie is going to be something happening on Monday. We've been in this for a while. We've already recovered the loss part, so we've got a stop in place for the loss recovery. That's no dramas. Now, we've took a buy, took 2 sells, S1, S2, because this is the multi-sequence hedging. Now, we've popped through the break-even nicely. I'm going to start closing some of these trades on Monday. So, S1 buy, I'm going to close. S1 hedge sell, I'm going to close. And with the S2 sell, I am going to, where's my notes? Close half, so 0.03 of S2 and put my stop at 65019. Well, you can read it there. So, and I'm going to put my stop for all trades at 65019. So you can read my notes there. I've already sort of written something. This is well below the break even. Now we'll go to my, this is what I take all my trades on. So this is my, you can't see it, it's my JAGfx account. It's, hang on a sec, see if I can do it. So the Aussie, where are we? See, there's the Aussie trades up here. One, that's a buy, so we're going to close that, take the loss, and here's the two sells, and there's an old sell there. So we've got enough there covering that loss, so no dramas. So that's a break-even level there. All right, next one, Bitcoin, BTC. Now, this is a 24/7 market, so I've had to do something now, today, which I keep on forgetting it's a 24/7 market. So we've got a new buy signal here. Now, don't worry about these two trades over here. These S2 and LR. They're both buy trades. Stop loss for both of them is up here. So I'm locking in profit in both of them. There's my notes for them. Then I took this sell trade when price bounced off the $100,000. That's that line there. That's 90, that's 80, that's 70, etc. Those green lines. That's the 100 level. Took a sell as it bounced off, but it's gone against me and there's a buy signal. So now we go into, because it's multi-sequence hedging, we go into hedging. So S1 becomes, there's a hedge buy taken on that, and S3 is over here. Lock that on. Yeah, that's right. S3, because we've already got an S2, so I had to go S1, S3. There's already an S2. S3 here is also a new buy. So S1 sell is hedged, break even, NA not applicable, it's hedged. S3 buy, so it's trade one. Overall break even for just those three trades, 105, 385 or 386. I normally round stuff up on because there's such big numbers and it doesn't make any difference to sense. So it's plus 0.6. That's that yellow line up there, that dashed yellow line. That's my overall break even just for the multi-sequence hedging. With regards to the loss recovery, the first sell, which was here, I took a loss of $350. And my second buy, which was today, is at for 0.18 at 99.63376. My target one is 101.546. As I said, I round them up. And target two is 102.502. So that's these two yellow lines here. Now, target one just means if it gets to target one, which is the first one, I can just close the trade completely and I've recovered that previous loss, which I probably wouldn't do because the MACD platinum is below the zero level. So I'm looking to go possibly target two. If it gets to target two, I can close out a partial part of that trade. So I take 2/3 off the trade, 0.12 off that trade, then recover my loss and I can put stop in place or something like that. So we look at, with regards to my multi-level sequencing trades, we'll have a look here. Here it is here. So here's my, see there's my overall break even, 105.385, 105.385.91. That's it on, so sell, buy, there's a hedge, so they're hedged. Then the second sequence, which is sequence 3 in this case, there's the buy, overall 0.06 long, ready to go. Now with my loss recovery, I'll see if I can bring it up. The spreadsheet that everyone's got access to, here's the BTC trades, MSH, multi-sequence hedging, trade one, sequence one, trade one, sequence one, hedge one, sequence 3, trade one. There's my break even again, so you just follow that. There's the dates the trades were taken. Here's the loss recovery. And if you went over here further, you'd see that minus $350, whatever it was. In dollars, there's my loss, an actual thing. There's my target one, target two. So there's trade two taken here. Just move it across a bit so you can see it. 350 roughly, yeah. So there it is there. So it's all filled out. There's a trade spreadsheet, so you can have a look at that also. Let's have a look. Where we go? Back to here. So BTC, we've taken some trades today, and I'll probably rush through it a bit there. If you've got any questions, hit me up. Right, let's get into it. Euro USD, we're still in a sell with a stop in place, can't lose on that. And we took a buy on 28th of November, and it went against me initially, started to pull up, but Friday wasn't kind to me. We had NFP, I think, on Friday. The news, unemployment numbers out of the US and Canada on Friday, so it's probably a bit of squiggling around. In the meantime, we're drawing these divergence lines and getting ready for potential hidden bearish divergence there. So happy to go either way. Pound CAD in a buy, bang, look at that nicely. It's a good pair to trade, Can't lose on this, S1 buy. Don't have to go into any trade management mode. It's just shot up nicely. And probably on Tuesday, I'm back in Cambodia, I'll probably, or even Monday, I might even move these, more likely Tuesday. I'm going to move this stop up inside the entry level and lock in profit. So all good on the pound CAD. Pound yen, maybe. Still in a sell. That's a sequence of trades that started back there. We can't lose on that. That's That's why it's S6, because we had all these trades in here. Got a bit messy, but we come good in the end. And we commenced a new sequence, sequence 1 here. It's a buy. MACD platinum still below the 0 level, not going anywhere fast. Pound USD. Damn, stopped out of there. My bad. I didn't even realise that. I'm going to have to make a note. Pound. Yeah, I've been stopped out of a trade. I'm going to have to fix that up on the spreadsheet. I didn't realise. So we're in a sell from back here. Don't worry about that. That's that trade there. That's an old trade of mine. Sell 2. I'm going to have to read all this. Definitely stopped out a trade somewhere. But in the meantime, all right, we'll go to 1. We took a buy. Recovered the loss. Yep, closed it. Closed. All right, we're still in this buy here. Already closed half. Bought the stop up. In the meantime, it's like the Euro USD got this divergence forming. I've definitely been stopped out of this sell here, so I'll tidy up the spreadsheet up. So my apologies. I should be a bit better prepared for the video. No big deal. But we're still in this buy. Can't lose on that. We've obviously been stopped out of a sell that was a winner. And we're still in this one from way back, which is a winner. So it's all good on the pound USD. Silver, XAG USD, in this buy or in a sell, all good. Can't lose on the sell. Sells. So there's a loss recovery and a multi-sequence hedging. We can't lose on them. Took this buy here. No stop in place. Remember, didn't break the previous low, which is good because even if you have had it, if you did have a stop in place, you shouldn't have been stopped out. Even on this spike down, your stop would be below this low somewhere. It's come down, basically hit the support level again, bounced up nicely, back to the entry level, and on Friday it's sort of dropped down again. MACD platinum still not through the 0 level, very close. We're going to have to take some action soon on this buy. But in the meantime, we're still in this sell, which is great. Right, we're dropping down to the second list, which is slightly slower pairs. I don't do the multi-sequence hedging. I do traditional hedging and loss recovery based on the MACD, which I'll explain in a minute. All right, so Aussie Swiss in a sell from back here. Nice resistance level and price there. Took the sell, went back up to it, bounced off it nicely, came back down. It's broken these lows. I could probably drag this down a bit now. So we're at the lows here. I've already closed half and put a stop in place. Can't lose on that. Euro Aussie, I'll just call the pairs out because you probably can't see because my head's there. In a buy, it's gone up nicely in my favour. No need for trade management. Close half, drag the stop up. Can't lose on that. Pound Aussie, same deal. Very correlated with the Euro Aussie. The Pound Aussie, same deal. Went up nicely. Already closed half. Stop in place. Can't lose on that. Pound Swiss in a buy here. This is just a complete sideways nightmare at the moment. In a buy, MACD's trying to break through the 0 level, but it's not quite yet. So it's just going nowhere. Slightly down on a buy trade. New Zealand USD, Kiwi. This is a bummer. Took a buy here. Hedge, sell. Second buy. And we've also got the loss recovery happening. And it's just turning over now. Now we're getting the MACD platinums on the wrong side of the 0 level. So not only will we be hedging this again, if I do get a sell signal on Tuesday, I'll be hedging this and also taking a new sell because the MACD platinum is above the 0 level. And I'll also have to consider my loss recovery, how we work on that. We'll close, say we got a sell signal on Tuesday. I close this buy trade here for a loss, which would be trade 2. And because the MACD platinum's on the other side of the 0 level, all I'm doing is pivoting, going to sell mode to try and recover the loss that way. USD CAD might be an example of that. Took a sell here, and look how this is just hugging or hogging, whichever way you want to look at it, the 0 level of MACD platinum. Took a sell, and it's gone up to buy mode now. MACD platinum's below the 0 level, so I'm hedging this. What's that over there? It should be anchored, yeah. All right, I'm hedging the S1 So I can tell you that. So I'll be taking a S2 buy at 0.6 because the MACD platinum's below the zero, so we're in buy mode. I'll be hedging that, buy there. That'll give me an overall break even somewhere up here, which is good because if it keeps on going to the moon, I can clear this previous hedge too. It sort of goes on a multi-sequence hedging, but it's not. That's not the way it's designed. It's just because the MACD platinum's below the zero level. That's the way it's going to happen. I've got to take a loss on this because I'm going to close out half of this trade. Remember that all my initial trades are for 0.12. I'll close out half of that, so I'm closing out 0.6 and just leaving the 0.6, hence the all new trades at 0.6, and that'll be a loss. And I'll take a buy for 0.18 3 times to try and recover that loss, if that makes sense. Target 1, target 2. I can't tell you what they are until I get my entry price, which will be on Monday. The difference is BTC 24/7, so I can do it all now, whereas the Forex pairs, obviously I can't. Right, USD, Singapore dollar, sell, hedge buy, second sell, came very close to my break even, poked through it on Friday, but then closed up above it. So now the MACD platinum's through the zero level. There's potential hidden bullish divergence forming. So I'm going to have to work out what to do next. There'll be a new sequence started, and I'll probably have to hedge that again if there's a new buy signal. Then I've got the loss recovery. Took a sell there, second sell there. Trade 2 was there. But now the MACD platinum's on the other side. Any loss recovery will be on the buy side. So just wait. There's nothing to do. This might roll over on Monday again. Right, last chart, just for more out of curiosity, is US 500, US stock market. It's broken our previous high now, slowly grinding up, giving us that regular bearish divergence that it normally does. And I should have probably drawn a grey line, vertical line there. We've got a red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level. Like I said, you've been game man shorting the market, but it does go down, as we all know. It doesn't go straight up forever. It does have pullbacks or retracements. But you're better off just buying. Anytime I give a valid buy signal, take the buys. We're at all-time high. So that's it, boys and girls. Probably one other thing I want to show you is just my JAGfx. If you're curious about that, I did bring it up in the last video. I did get a high ranking somewhere. What was my top ranking? Where's my ranking? I've got the number 64 out of 7,700. So I did get a pretty good ranking there. Here's my current status. So I'm 131st. That's not too bad. That's my what do you call JAGfx name, SDFS. If you want to check me out. There's my return since inception. There's my maximum drawdown. That's my allocation. So I'm 125,000 euros. I think it was 90,000 euros in the last video. So I've been allocated again. As long as your rating stays above 75 here, you'll get funded at the end of the month. I can show you I've actually had a payout. Yahoo! It's not much, but it's so we'll go into that if it comes up. All right, 718 euros. Had a payout. That's guaranteed. Mine in the bank. I've just got to actually do my identity and withdrawal methods. So I haven't done them yet. A bit slack. So yeah, there's money in the bank, allocations if that's comes up. So if we have a look at this, so this month so far, 5,495 euro. So my share is 105 euro. I think you get paid quarterly with JAGfx, so that's my share, 105. So we're starting to go all right. So that's JAGfx if you're curious. All right, I'll wrap up the video. It's 25 minutes. As I said, I'll be back in Cambodia next week. Monday morning market open. I should be in Taiwan. I should be able to do it at the airport. So there's no new trades other than those adding to bit of trade management and clearing up the CAD and the CAD, the Aussie. All right, thanks for watching. I know this video has been a little bit stop-start, and I apologise for that. And it's stinking hotty. I've got to get some water and go for a swim, I think. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Thank you very much.